Hey everybody, this is John from DJ Fix. Just doing a little Turntable 101 here. This is for everybody, maybe a new DJ, or if you use your turntable at home, you have probably noticed that there's a counterweight right here, and I'm going to show you how to adjust that really quick. The idea is that you want to have the correct amount of force on your record. If you're a DJ, you may want to really weigh this down so that you can scratch. Or if you're at home, you probably don't want to do that, but you don't want it so light that it bounces out of the groove. So the way that you would do that is attach the cartridge, if you can, if that's part of your setup, part of your turntable, which in our case it is here. Get the cartridge on there with the head shell, and then you're going to rotate this or move the weight backwards until the arm is level. Just kind of floating, and you can see it's a little too much weight, and maybe that's about perfect. So this arm is just kind of free floating. That's our 0 point. So on this turntable, on the Technics 1200, now I'm just going to rotate this dial, not the entire weight, but just the dial, so that 0 is pointed up. So now I know that I'm at balance, and as I rotate this, the numbers that you're seeing are the weight in grams. And depending on the cartridge you're using, depending on if you're scratching, or if you're in a loud club that needs a lot of down pressure, you may adjust it all the way up to 3.5 or 4. You'll see some DJs even flip this weight around so that there's more weight closer to the end of the tone arm there, the front end of the tone arm. In our case, maybe just because we're listening, we're going to just dial it to about 2. This is a Shure M44. 7 cartridge, pretty typical, nice sound, a lot of output, doesn't need a ton of pressure for what we're using. And we have just enough weight to keep it on the record. Let's take a look really quickly at what happens if we don't put enough weight. So I'm going to dial this back to just 1/2 gram. Let's see, let's hear that same track. So immediately it skipped out of the groove and jumped into the song. Let's go even lighter and see what happens. Let's really, we'll play it up so you can get an idea of what it sounds like if your needle is too light. So this is almost nothing. I'll drop the needle at the start of the record and hit start. Whoa. So you can hear the beat will kind of skip a little bit. Because we don't have a good solid contact on the record, we're not going to get the full bass, and if we put on maybe even a record with stronger bass, it may cause the needle to jump out. Of course, it's going to skip too, and you can forget about skipping or scratching your record, because it'll jump right out of the groove. So anyway, little Turntable 101 for you. Hopefully that answers a little question about the counterweight on your tone arm.